Hi guys, so I'm coming on today to do a tutorial for you guys, like I said I was. Um, I call this tutorial my wash and go braid out because it's technically a wash and go technique, but I just braid it up like these over here. I just braided my hair up after I do my wash and go technique, and I let it dry overnight. Yes, so basically what I did yesterday was I washed my hair again. I've parted my hair into four sections. Like you see right here, I have one right here, one section right here, which I'm working on now, and then one section in the back. And then I had another section over here in the front, section in the back, which I have completed. I completed this side, as you can see. So all done is braided up, and all I did yesterday was just put a rubber band on the end of my hair right here. It's still a little wet right there, but that's because the rubber band's there. I just put a rubber band there to stretch my hair out a little bit, to give it a little longevity. So I've already started on this top section right here. As you can see, I've done my braid. And so I'm going to show you guys how I do the top section. I'm going to do the back section, and then I'm going to come back later on to show you everything when it's finished. So the products that I use are my conditioning spray, which is basically water and ice and moist conditioner. I use my DIY moisturizing spray, which is this spray. I did a tutorial yesterday on it, and like I told you guys, it depends on what mood I am and for my spray. And the only thing I have in this spray today is water, African herbal oil, and glycerin. And then I use my ice and moist conditioner, and this is to define my curls and to work in some more slip. And then I use a comb, which is to get most of the tangles out. I find that I don't really need to use this, but I use it anyway to help with the extra tangles that I miss with my fingers. So let's get started. I'm going to take this out. Take the rubber band out. Get caught. If the rubber band gets caught in your hair, which I know I shouldn't be using a rubber band, this is the only thing I have. You just gently slide it out. You don't have to pull on it. You just work it out like if you were doing detangling your hair. You got a knot. You just pull out the hairs so that you don't have any unnecessary breakage. So I'm going to split my hair. And if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking in the mirror to see what I'm doing. I'm in the mirror right now. So I'm going to split my hair. Into sections, and I'm using my fingers. I'm not doing small sections, but I'm not doing big sections, so you can say I'm doing medium sections of my hair. And the parts doesn't have to be, you know, straight and nice. You just need to have even parts of your hair, so you can, when you braid it, it's not lumpy on one side and short on the other side. So I have my hair all out, and I do not want to do any tangling. My hair is dry, so I do not do any of the tangling when my hair is dry. If I feel a knot, I let it go. I spritz my hair, and then that's when I begin to take out my knot. So I just pull my hair together, and I did feel a knot right here in my end section, and that's really dangerous right there because, you know, that could cause unnecessary breakage trying to take that knot out dry. So just to let you know, I like to do this style on the soaking wet hair. The reason why I don't do it on damp hair or dry hair is because I feel as though the style comes out better when my hair is soaking wet. I get more definition. I get more slip to actually help manage my hair without any breakage. So this is why I do it on soaking wet hair. Then the first thing I'm using is my conditioner spray to wet it. And you're going to see white stuff, but that's just the conditioner. And I start from my ends, and I work my way up. And like I said, I like to really get it on soaking wet hair. So I'm going to soak my hair as much as I can. And as you can see, it's soaked. And that knot just slipped right out. It just slipped right out. I have a towel on my lap to remove the product from my hair when I finish, because you don't want to put any products on the bottles or anything because it becomes sticky and nasty and messy, and that's what you don't want. And I also have it to catch the products and fall on my computer because I am using my laptop, and I don't want my laptop to get messed up. So as you can see right here, I'm starting to break my hands through my hair, and I only break my hands through my hair twice in this process, and that's when I'm using my conditioner spray at first to wet the hair, and then the second time is when I use my moisturizing spray to, you know, moisturize the hair as well. And I don't know if you can see, but here goes my curl pattern. I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me pull one out. Hold on. I'm trying to rake this through my hair and pull out. I don't know if you can see my pattern. You can kind of see it a little bit. Yeah, that's my pattern. I love my curl pattern. And I just break through to get all of the knots and stuff out of my hair. And once I feel as though I got all the knots out of my hair, I go in, I grab my hair, and I always make sure that I pull my hair taut, not too tight, but taut enough to where I can stretch my hair because I do want that length. I do want that length. And with the oil, I just spray in the oil. And this is how you know I really getting soaked in my hair, is because my hair is really, 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 really wet. To both of them. This is how you know I'm really soaking the hair. Then after that, I'm gonna use my moisturizer spray. I'm gonna break my hands through my hair again. And after I'm finished doing that, I go and I use the Ice and Moist conditioner. And I use about this much conditioner for my hair, rub it on my hands. And this time when I use this, I smooth. Now I smooth my hair. So I want my curls to clump together, so I smooth it. And I do start from the ends, and I work my way up. And after I smooth, you get that. So when I'm done, I just go ahead and take the hair, and I braid the hair. Braid the hair all the way down. And then once I braid the hair all the way down to get to the ends of my hair, I take it, I put it all together, and I twirl. Twirl the hair so it can curl at the ends. And there you go. And that's how you have it. I take all the extra salt, squeeze all the extra out of it, and put it on my other hair. And then I move on to my next section. Now I'm going to show you guys this 2 more times so you can actually get the gist of how I do my hair. And I don't really want my braids to be small. And I really noticed that I kind of did this a little smaller than I'm supposed to. I don't really want them really small. So I'm going to make my hair, add section of my hair a little much bigger than what I did. Because if I do them really small, it's going to take me forever. So, again, if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking in the mirror. Right here. There you go. Then I have a really thick section. And it looks like it's really, really thick. A really big section, but it's really not. My hair is just extra thick. And it's tightly curled at this part. So all of my hair is like just condensed into my head. So because of this bigger than the other ones I did. I'm just gonna split it apart. And this is where I use a comb to hold it because I don't have any clips yet. I lost my clips, so I have to hold it like that. Take this part out. Gonna work in sections. So I parted this section into one section, and I'm gonna part it into another section, a subsection to work with it. The hair, my hair, and again, I'll wet my hair, starting from the ends all the way up. While I'm wetting the hair, I'm pulling the hair tautly. Blowing, checking every strand of hair. And if I feel like that certain parts of my hair is not getting as wet as I would like it, I'll go in and I'll split that in half, that section I'm working with in half, and I'll do it separately. And wet the hair separately. There you go. See, the hair is starting to get wet. And how you know the hair is really starting to soak the water is when it starts to leave. You see the difference between this soaked hair and then the not really soaked hair? It's still in the strongest state, but when it's really soaked, it starts to elongate. Piece of hair, where we done that part. I'm gonna take this hair. I'm gonna wet it. And then I clump together, because this is the section I'm working with together, and I separate the sections, and then separate it to get all of my hair wet. Here we go. I'm using the towel, wet the forehead. And now the hair is wet like I like it. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna separate the hair, find the tangles, I'm gonna build the tangles. I don't really have that much tangles in my hair. The little tangles that I do have, I cater to those. Like I said, I rake my hands to this part. After I rake my hands when I put through my hair, when I put in the moisturizer spray. Then I'll put a moisturizer spray again from the bottom, top. And like I said, I only use the comb to comb through when I feel like my tangles are not trying to come out when it's really difficult to detangle. But right now it's not difficult to detangle, so that's why I'm not using the comb. Here goes again, here goes a close shot of my curl pattern. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. This is a shot of my curl pattern. My front section, like right here, this part is much more looser than any part of my hair. And then I take, after I finish doing that, I take some Oxy Moist conditioner. About this much again. Same amount as the last time. And then I smooth it. I don't break it, I smooth it. Smoothing the hair. And you can also do the praying your hair method. Or you can just go in and do a little Pac-Man method. The little Pac-Man method, you can just take your hair, you can just smooth it. You understand? And once you finish smoothing, you turn the clump together. And there you have it. And then once they come together, you just take your hair, and it'll separate on all. If you detangle it right, and if you smooth your hair right, and you add the product in right, the hair should just come unloose itself without any, trouble. because you don't want to mess up the curl at all. You don't want to have to pulling your hair to try to, get tangles out while you separate your hair to braid it up. And then you braid it up. And I know you're probably wondering, oh, this is a lot. Why she put a lot of product in her hair? Like you're using the conditioner in the water, and then you're using the actual conditioner itself. This is just because, again, I like to really make sure that my hair has a lot of slit when I finger detangle, or if I need to use the comb. So for me, it gives me a lot of slip is water and conditioner mixed together, and then and like I said, I use the conditioner to define my curls. Because I found out that I've tried many products before, and they don't really define my curl, especially the end of my hair, like I would like it to. And there it goes. Here's the braid. We just twirl it at the end, and I'm gonna do one more. This will be this one right here. My hair's a little slippery. There's a knot in the hair. Remove the knot. See how my fingers slip through my hair? Once I find it, I just go ahead and split apart. But do you see how my fingers slip through the hair? There it goes. Alrighty. So that's how I do my wash and go braid out. Uh, one thing I should tell you to let you know before I get off and go and finish my hair is that when I do this, I let this dry overnight. I do. I let it dry overnight. So say for instance, if I did this tonight and I had to work tomorrow, I would not take this out when I get up. I would not. Right? Because I know because the product I use in my hair, I know that my hair wouldn't be dry. So I just let it sit in the braids, let it dry even more, and then I proceed to take it out when my hair is dry. That's what I do. And to also let you know, whenever, like I said before, if you use the product in the right order and in the right way, it doesn't matter how much you use. I use a lot because my hair likes it and because it defines my hair. But maybe you might use a little more, less of the product, and your hair will come out the same way, or maybe even better. Kudos to you. But if you use the product in the right way, and if you take the right steps into getting your hair properly detangled and moisturized and things of that sort, once you get into the braiding process of it, you should have no troubles braiding the hair. There should be no knots. You shouldn't have to really, pull the hair apart to get it to separate. It should just fall into the way it wants to be braided. It should just automatically, strands should just fall out to give you sections, 3 sections, so you can just braid it up. But yeah, that's how I do my wash and braid out. Again, I call it my wash and braid out because it's a wash and go technique, and I also braid the hair. So when I take it out, it can have that detangle sensation. It can also be defined as well. So after I'm finished with my hair, again, I'll come back and I'll show you guys, and then I'll make another video because I'm gonna let this dry. I let it dry yesterday. I'm gonna let it dry today, and then I'm gonna let it dry on, I believe today is Saturday. No, today's Friday. So I'm gonna let this. I let it dry yesterday. I'm gonna let it dry tonight, and I'm gonna keep the braid on Saturday. And then Sunday, when I'm ready for work, I'll take it out and I'll show you guys how I style my hair and how I take the braids out. And that's it. Bye. This is